Alright. What's up, guys? The DB Grinder here. I'm here with the Charley Fraud, Ryan Yu. Let's go. And we're going to be going over his deck profile and hop right in.
So me, DB Grinder, John Wilkin, and Anthony, and Ryan all worked on this deck together. So we played Despia, 3 Luber, 1 Tragedy, 1 Ad-Lib. We had cut Ad-Lib, but like I told him, I was like, I think we got to play this card because like it just comes up like something in the Mary J back, and like this with Brandon Red just makes it so much better. Then we played 2 Cartesia. We had 1, but like we also like found out like a lot of times where we just want this card like in our hand, not just off deployment, and like seeing this card is just like really good. So we essentially played 5 because we played deployment. And so sometimes I sat out like 1, like going second. It just depends. But this card's broken. I just always want that card in like my opening hand. And then like it's like free discard fodder because you can just like add it back most turns. 2 Albaz. We were testing 3, but I don't like 3. I probably would have liked 3 in the final just now because I definitely banished those. But and then like one of these. They convinced me to play this card. I wanted to cut it. I thought this card was like so ass, but like I did play like a couple times where I like added retribution from the banish pile. This card's crazy.
Yeah, we also just wanted more starters. So like Gold Sark and this just really helped out the numbers a lot to make it so that we don't break. Because if you play, you probably win.
Yeah, like I think we did the math. I think it was like a 90% chance to see like either Brandon Fusion or a way to Brandon Fusion. So. And then 1 of both of these. We're playing like a higher count, but like this feels like kind of like suck this format. Unless it's like the mirror match and like then it's like subpar. This is really good for dumping, and then this is good for the Albion combo line. But it was either play 5 or play 2, and it probably would be good for Italy, but we want to have a low deck count. So. And then for the main deck, non-engine, 3 Nib. I figured coming into this event, we play like a lot of cash. I feel like that's gonna be the most represented deck. I feel like this card is good against cash, and like the regular just like rogue decks. It's also good in the mirror, like if like people don't know how to play, or it's just like it's subpar. But like at least it does something. 3 Ash. This isn't for cash, but I also thought there'd be a lot of Despia. So I like Ash. I don't know. It's fine. I enjoy it a whole bunch. And then 3 Eclipse. This card's probably in everybody's deck, but like you have to play it. Turns off Fibly, turns off Cash. This card's just great.
Dodges in for a moment,
Yeah, I definitely did that in top 4. And then Spice that nobody else played. We played 1 Dark Magician. Every cash player I played besides the finals, I lost a die roll to, and I just went Brandon Fusion, make Dragoon, kill them. Like, this is broken. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Dragoon. That card can't be targeted.
That card's also just an auto win versus like Labyrinth and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're not ready for it.
You just sit on that card, they don't have it out, and then like you just keep negating, it keeps getting bigger. Then 3 Fusion, and 3 Opening. All standard. Then we put 3 deployment. I don't know why people are not playing this card. Like the only 2 Despia players I played, they read this card and said, "What does it do?"
That's
this card's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Like, come on, you gotta play that card. Lost red. Second red came up for me once, but that was against Runic, pure Runic, like Messenger piece in top 16. Like no. Then we wanted like more cards to basically see a Luber or like a way to Brandon Fusion. So we played Foolish and Gold Sark. Obviously Jump Tragedy. I Gold Sarked a lot, like Gold Sark like my carrier to add like an Albion or something. Then Call By. I gotta beat Ash somehow game 1. And then both traps. We were siding this to do like the FTK combo in the side deck. But this is really good, like game one, because like you don't always add your Cartesia from grave, so they can summon off explosion and fuse on their turn. It's also really good. Like I figured some people would main evenly, and this came up clutch because it came up like 5 times where somebody went battle phase, I explosion them, and then they just get cooked.
There's also a lot of times where you don't have like a target engraver for branded in red, and then you just set up expulsion, and that probably just gets you there anyways.
Yeah. That's it for the main deck. Clean 40. Extra deck, 2 Albion, 2 Lebellion. Some people want to play one of this, but like them banishing this off against Kadra is just like really good. 2 Mirror Jade. 1 of each of these guys. All this is probably standard for most people. And then we played this guy. We played this because we were testing Contact C, and Contact C is like really good. So like we wanted like something to help with that. And it also came up one time where I just regularly summoned this because somebody, I don't know what they did specifically, but they gave me a monster. And I used to summon this, move the card to a different column, pop, and just killed them. Despia, Chimera, and I played for Skinnion. Thinking about it now, I probably would have played Quarterless over this, because Quarterless you can make it. Like I had a couple times where like I had like Brandon Red, and I had like no fusion to make. So Quarterless came up more. It was probably better against like the road decks, but this card is just this won me my top 8 match, and it's just like this card's auto win in the mirror match. And choose your room. Gotta put 2 because like if they banish one, you just are added. You got a dead Dark Magician in your deck. Yeah. 15 side deck. 3 Contact C. I think this card is fairly good against the cash deck if you do it properly. You usually wait for them to make an XYZ.
They have the XYZ level 4. You drop Contact C, and they're probably just not doing anything.
Yeah, so Contact C is good against that deck. It's also good in the mirror, especially if they don't play this monster, because a lot of people don't. But yeah. And then Gimmick Puppet.
It's just FTK with expulsion.
Yeah. This card's FTK, and then if you open a Luber, you can give them expulsion. You get a Luber, then you get follow. So then you just kill them from there. Something else we played was the Aqua Dolphin package.
You can fusion deployment summon Aqua Dolphin, and then that just beats Ash Blossom. And no one's ever Ash in deployment.
Yeah, especially when they don't know this. Like in the final, I literally deployment summoned this, and then he was like fine, and then I hit Ash. Still lost, but like so, it did what it was supposed to do. And then getting hand knowledge is like very crucial because it can like change the way you play depending on what you already see. 3 Super Poly. We didn't play any Super Poly targets. I didn't think there was much room, so we played Super Poly. I think this was particularly for the mirror. I started in against Labyrinth too, just like clearing their monsters just really good. I made like Skinny on a couple times. But like 3 Labyrinth. That deck's crazy. 3 Econ. This card's crazy. Helps out Ibly, good against the cash deck. I took in the Rise Heart once, and then used the effect, and then like banish something face down, and then use it with Branded Fusion to make a Lebellion. And then 2 Cross Out. I think this card's really good in the mirror. Also, like, depending on what deck I play, I keep 1 Ash in usually, so I can dodge Ash and then D-Barrier. I think this card's gonna be everybody's deck, so Cross Out, hit D-Barrier.
Yeah, we also figured that Cross Out is like one of the only ways to beat the FTK if people are playing, especially if they set up Mercury or can't like Bastille or anything.
Yeah. Deck performed pretty solid. I wish I won, but oh well, that's fine. But shout out JNC, shout out Derek, he gave me this entire deck. Shout out Dragon, and shout out my teammates Ryan and John.
Huge shout out to Anthony.
Yeah,
and Anthony put in a lot of work with this deck. I'm not gonna lie.
Anthony put in way more hours than all of us with this deck. So yeah.
But all right, I think that's it.